Wow, things have changed since I was last here a few weeks ago. This building's been demolished. That was Hunky. That was Hunky Coffee Shop and Restaurant. Someone must have bought the building, because not only did they have to leave the business, but they completely demolished the building. Jesus, they must be building a hotel. Oh my god. There's a new Hunky down there, but it's not the same. It's a tiny little buffet. What a shame Hunky's gone. That's like the one civilised place they had in this area where you could go during the day and sit and relax. They've done such a good job of making that place beautiful. But yeah, they lost the contract and they had to move out, and now the whole building's gone. And there's a little Hunky. I think they're running the buffet down there, and then the coffee shop's moved about 3 miles that way, which is way too far away. Oh, I'm not going to stay here long. I've just been out to check the weather. It is, oh my god, roasting hot out there. I've got to go to the airport to get some cash. Oh, it's so hot. This is a terminal expansion, but it's taken a long bloody time to do it. So that was a huge mistake. When I got here last night, no one was using the ATM machines because it was like almost 10 o'clock at night. I've got in there this morning. It's a queue. I only use the Agribank. I know that's a decent deal. So there's a queue at the Agribank. Disabled guy from, I think he was Indian. But he's disabled, he's in a wheelchair, so he's slow anyway. And he decides to do 3 transactions. So that took like 20 minutes. Whereas if I'd done it last night, I wouldn't have even needed to come to the airport this morning. Noisy here. So this is the project at the airport. It's meant to look like that when it's finished. But I was just thinking yesterday on the way to the airport in Taiwan, it's a bit crazy how they haven't got an airport rail link going to the city, not even a normal railway. There's absolutely no infrastructure apart from a road that links the main airport for the capital city to the centre of the city, which is 20 kilometres that way. If you had like a sky train, everybody could just fly straight into town. Yeah, the infrastructure in Hanoi is, and almost all Vietnamese cities in terms of transport, is pretty much just buses. There's a metro, there's one metro line in Hanoi that opened not long ago, and there's one in Saigon. I don't know if that's been expanded yet, but they could do with catching up on that a bit. Okay, this is so annoying. Yeah, they're really busy, so I've got to change rooms. Apparently this room's not available tonight. I didn't want this room anyway. I don't need 2 double beds. So they're putting me back in the kind of room I normally have, 2 floors down from here. So I probably won't have as good a view. But I've got the same price as last time, so... Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, it's just a pain in the ass. To be honest, I don't like having all that crap on the wall. They need to get that sorted out. It's not very professional, is it? Hotel with that. They're obviously renovating. But... Right, Hunky was open, but the selection wasn't very good. So I found this other place that gives you a choice. You can put whatever you want in off the buffet, and then he gives you a whole tub of rice and a soup. Boy, I didn't fancy the soup. And I've got a Coke Zero, and I bought the receptionist at my hotel because they've been really nice to me. One of them gave me these snacks this morning. I bought them spicy chicken's feet because they just love chicken's feet here. And I bought them some of these spicy peas. They're really good. I was just about to come back and give it to them. They're all sat in the canteen having lunch at the same time. So I'll wait till later. Oh, but I've changed rooms 3 times. I changed from the top one because someone else has booked it to one out on the next floor, and then realised it was too small, and then I was like, I'll move again and get the right room. Now I've got the big spinny room like I had before, but I've got an issue. I don't think the aircon's working properly. Feels cold, but not that cold. Oh, right. I'm tired. I've just put my washing in. Getting all my washing done in 2 hours for 50,000, which is like less than £2, and they dry it, wash it and dry it. It's good. So I'm back in my little neighbourhood. This is where I like to buy snacks from. It's a really friendly family-run shop. Just getting my washing back. But I gave a chicken's foot to. Who do we have? Chang, Kui and Nee working on reception. You would not believe how welcome a chicken's foot is in this country. You want to buy someone a treat, get them a chicken's foot. Spicy or non-spicy. No, they've been really good to me at that hotel. They always like get me a good room, and they're just smiling, friendly, so to get me a little something. So that's where I got my lunch from, which was really good. Impressed by it. So I get my laundry done at MOTOGO here, which is a backpacker hostel. I met the owner this morning. He's kind of a young guy. He said business is going okay. He said mostly it's backpackers, they'll stay for 1 or 2 nights. It's a very strange location for a backpacker place. I mean, it's next to the airport, but it's nowhere near any tourist attractions. So yeah, I guess people who just want to crash before or after the flights come here. It's a really well run hostel, very clean, and the laundry service is great here. It's so fast. It's quite hard to find a fast laundry service. Very fortunate to have this. Boom, there's my laundry. Oh, they got my bag. Well, that's the first time I've seen a few backpackers turn up. These are like older guys, but they're renting out motorbikes. There's actually some really good stuff to go and see not far from here. I might ask them where they're going actually, and I might do that myself. So a German guy's just rented a bike from here. It was a 150 70. He didn't realise it wasn't an automatic, semi-automatic. It's really difficult to change the gears. He's going up to Ha Giang to do the mountain loop, but it's a bit of a struggle with that bike. Right, I'm going to grab a coffee. But this is a good place to rent a bike, but I'd go for a fully automatic if I can. German guy's feeling like me though. He's been travelling to some really humid places, and he's ready to go home to a cooler country in Europe. But he's saying he's just done Hokkaido in the northern Japan where it was cooler. He hired a car for a week off trip.com, I think he said. Got a really good deal on a cheap car for a week, and he said Hokkaido was amazing, but there's bears you've got to be aware of. You need to carry bells and clap your hands. I didn't know you could get around that way. That's very clever. So that is one brave lad. I think he's German from his accent. I didn't ask, but he's off up to Ha Giang now. Or, well, he's going to try and see how close he can get to it. He was asking me if the roads are crazy, because he's just seen this road. He literally just arrived today in Vietnam from the airport, rented that bike, and now he's going to do one of the hardest rides in Vietnam. So he should be alright, I said, because he's lucky he hasn't rented it in the centre of the city, because getting out of Hanoi is one of the most dangerous bits, but he hasn't got to do that, so that's good. Found this nice little coffee shop with A little garden. Well, not a garden, but it looks really nice. I hadn't noticed this before. And I've got PowerPoints for the computer, so this could be my new hunky. Oh, I've got PowerPoints everywhere. Oh, that's cool. I might come here tomorrow. And this really nice coffee shop near my hotel. It's a film. YouTube. Very beautiful. So, the lady said she's been here 28 years. Hi, Moi Nam. Yeah. Dam. 28 years. Since. Oh, 1973. Oh, okay. You born? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You were born in 1973. Okay.
On there now.
Coffee shop opened 1997. Okay, so you were 20 when you opened this. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. See you. Bye bye. So she was saying she opened this coffee shop when she was 20 years old, and it's been open 28 years now. She's 48. So, hang on, is that right? No, that's wrong. That's wrong. No, she was born in 1973, I think she said. Coffee shop opened in 1997, so she was 24, something like that. Very nice lady anyway. Oh, that's right near where I'm staying. Oh, she opens early in the morning. That might be my new go-to coffee shop, and that's cheap as chips. Right, my second night at Dragon Hotel. I think I'm going to stay here a few days. It's really nice. I just walked around the block and I found a new street. I stayed here a week last time. For some reason I didn't really explore fully this area. Had a chat with some kids. It was nice. Getting more coffee because it's so good. They're doing really nice kebabs up there. 100,000, about £3 for a large stick kebab. Beautiful. So the receptionist just informed me the bellboy's got a crush on me. Why do I have to get all the gay crushes? He's just going home there, that's him. Just finished his shift. I think they do 12-hour shifts, long shifts. But they're all nice at my hotel. I accidentally got one of the bellboys onto my Facebook last time I was here. I asked some question and he thought I was asking for his Facebook, and I felt bad if I didn't give it to him, so I gave it to him. This lady runs the shop. Oh, she's doing exercise. That's my beer dealer doing a nightly exercise. She does that in the morning and the evening. She just walks for exercise. Had a change of staff. Got Mum making the coffee now. So that was Grandma that I met before. Although she's not that old, is she? She was born in 1973. 50-ish. But this is Mum. I'm not sure. She looks not that old. And then that's her kids. Next generation. Oh, I love it around here. Not too hot. There's a bit of cloud in the air. It's nice. So I'm on a much lower floor. I asked the receptionist about staying on in this room. She said it's not going to be a problem. It's actually quite nice because I can just walk straight downstairs. I just don't get the view over the fields, but I don't need it. But lovely room. Got my washing done. That was great. Met the German guy. Interesting because he'd just been to Hokkaido, which is somewhere I want to go. And he's doing the Ha Giang Loop, which is one of the only things I haven't done in Vietnam. Well, I guess there's a lot of stuff I haven't. One of the only really famous things I haven't done is go to the northern border with China and do this famous motorbike loop on these twisting, winding, bendy roads. Takes about 3 days, I think, 4 or 5 days to do the ride, if you're taking your time. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm just, what day is it? It's Thursday today, 11th of September. Yeah, I'm just going to spend a few days here gathering myself, and then we'll move on. Lao Kai, if I want to go there, it's a long 5-hour bus ride, and I don't really need to be there. The thing about it is, if I go up to Lao Kai, I've got to come back another 5 hours, which I don't really want to do right now. Yeah, I really like this room because of the big window, and I can properly relax in this room. The room I have at the Tokyo hotel up in Lao Kai, it's hard. It's not that nice. It's cheap as chips. He was only charging me like, what's getting charged for that? 6, 7, about £8 a night. It's crazy. This is like, oh, this is pretty much double what I was paying up in Lao Kai, but it's pretty much twice as nice. I don't mind. Yeah, being able to lie here on my bed with that view is so nice. Oh, so I stayed up really late last night. I got in on the plane at like 20, or out of the airport 20 to 10 at night, and then I stayed up till 3 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up today, the latest I've woken up in months, like 10 o'clock I think, maybe 9:30 I got out of bed. For me that's really late. Then I went to the airport to get cash, came back, took my washing, got that done. Oh, they're so good. They had it done in like 2 hours. Like, I went back after 3 hours. I wasn't in any rush to get it back. But what's good about this location is Hanoi is right there. I can get a bus into Hanoi anytime I want. It takes 40 minutes. If I want to rent a motorbike, there's a place just there, and they'll rent me a motorbike for the day or whatever. There's stuff to go and see out there, or I could ride into Hanoi. This hotel is so busy now. I think they've done something with the marketing that's worked. They're like flat out with foreigners, locals. They run a free taxi service to the airport, although most hotels do that. As always, I don't bother to use it because I don't have a Viet phone number and I can't be asked to work all that out. When I fly in, I walk in. Right, I'm going to get a kebab. I remember seeing these last time I stayed here, but I never got around to getting one. Tonight's the night. We've had a healthy day. Yeah, so my hotel's there, just down here on the right. Same place where I got my lunch from today. I walked around the block earlier and they're doing kebabs. I like the boon char here in the morning. I might have to get some charcoal tablets from here to try and protect my stomach from bacteria. That'd be a good idea. Cheap as chips, these little black coal tablets basically, and they suck up all the bacteria, so in theory you never get sick. So people tend to be out in the morning and they're out at night, and they're not out in the day because it's too hot. I was a kid here, it doesn't like me. So doesn't like me, scared of me, I remember from last time. When the foreigner turns up, hi. Kid disappeared. That's cool, they've got a billiards hall in here. Oh, it's called Billiards Coffee, that's why. So pool. They call it billiards. Is that American billiards? We call it pool in the UK. Oh, I came and did one pull-up before. Or did I? No, I just hung off the bar. I'm not fit enough at the moment. So I think they sell kebabs there and here. But I'm going to try his, because I said I'd come back. I think his are cheap. You see them rolling around now. Yum yum. So yeah, got these amazing looking kebabs, and and these ones are all pre-cooked. This is what I had for lunch, but there's more choice at night. Looks much more, well, a bit more interesting. That one and that one. And they don't have the kebabs at lunch. Big plate of food, 50,000. Got chicken. Yeah, I think this is going to be my go-to dinner place. But I'm going to get takeaway. It's too hot and great. They're inviting me to join them over there at their table, but they're drinking. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Lots of protein. Yum yum. No. So they've got a draft beer at the back in tanks. They literally have it, not tanks, what do they call it, in barrels. They literally have a barrel on tap. Beer Hanoi. And this place does basically the same food, pretty much. Yeah, I was here like 10 days at one point. I think those are more expensive. It looks really good. Oh, they've got beer towers there. Wow, this is a really cool spot. But I don't like to be around them when they're drinking. They get quite rowdy. Oh, veg. Oh, got first. Sometimes the men here like to shout at me when they want me to do something, like sit down with them. So I find the best way to diffuse that is to shout back as soon as they shout at you. And then they're kind of, okay, we ain't bullying this guy into anything. But yeah, I'm probably going to come all week to that place for dinner. But yeah, I want to eat in my room because basically they speak no English. They're drinking beer. They might break out Google Translate, but I've been in that situation a few times. So it's boring, to be honest. If you're with someone that can speak English, it's great, but if you're with people that are just drunk and they just speak at you in Vietnamese and they don't really care whether you can understand or not. So, situation avoided. I'm going to get some milk. Oh, someone's on the roof. Something's wrong with the telephone wire, I think. Oh, we've got kids in action. What's going on? Hi, how are you? Hello. Hello. I think that's fat-free milk. Suadoi, that's milk. Kong Duong. Or has it got a bit of sweetness? Is that 4% sugar? I want 0. The lady's grilling the mini burgers to put in the bean cha. So they tend to do that once in the morning for the breakfast, and then they'll do it in the evening for the evening crew. They invited me in actually they're open at lunchtime as well. They were trying to get me in there at lunchtime, but I'd already eaten a huge amount of food, so I didn't know. Well, that looks nice. I remember that's the, so I think that's got aircon maybe. Okay. Coffee shop I went to earlier is this one. That's beautiful actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to stay in this area. I'll do proper full exploring. And my lady here. There's loads of random hotels. This ít rồi.
Hết không đường.
Không đường nữa?
Hết không đường rồi.
Don't have, okay. I've got to have sugar free. Okay, thank you, shish. So here we are, having some food. Oh, so this, I think I'm going to eat this every night for the next few days. So I'll have rice, veg and meat at lunchtime. And then I'll have this for dinner as a shot of protein. Yeah, try and have a nice healthy week while I'm staying here. Oh yeah, it really threw me off coming here yesterday. travelling, like, it just completely unsettles me. And like a few hours later, well, after I woke up this morning, I started settling in and thinking, okay, yeah, I can stay here for a few days and be productive. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to hang around, stay in this area for a few days and do some fitness. I might pop into Hanoi, I might take a day trip out to the mountains, but just enjoying having a nice so it's giving me a beautiful spicy slash garlicky sauce to go with my kebab meat as a dip. Since this afternoon I've had 4 coffees. I ordered 1 earlier and then I thought actually I'll need 2. I had 2 and then I thought actually I wouldn't mind having 2 more, so I had 2 more. So I've had loads of bloody coffee, but I'll still sleep. When I'm tired I can sleep. I've had a Revive, this is good stuff. I've had a Coke Zero, a bit of water, well, quite a lot of water. So yeah, good stuff. But this hotel is crazy busy. I advised that young lad earlier who'd rented the motorbike to set off tomorrow and stay the night at the backpacker place. But I think he went straight off. But I said to him, do not ride in the dark in Vietnam. Southeast Asia generally, unless you're in a city that you know, or somewhere that you know, I would never advise riding a motorbike at night. And to go up to somewhere like Ha Giang, he set off like, what time, 4:30, and the sun went down like 5, 6, 7 or earlier, so he would have been better staying there tonight practicing using the bike, because he didn't know how to use a clutch and a gear. I think the bike had 5 gears, it was 150, but he was determined to get going. I would not have done the same thing. Oh, so this is like a luxury dinner for me. Oh, amazing grilled pork with the dip. It's going to be so good. I'm just taking a little walk around my neighbourhood this morning. This looks like a really nice restaurant. We're right at the back of the runway here. Nice Chinese. Noi Bai Airport Hotel. That looks like it might be owned by the Chinese. See the tip of the planes over there. Got Grandad taking the child for a walk. Yeah, I stayed here last time in this area for, I think it was 9 or 10 days, and I did some big runs. I went in all directions out across the rice paddies, but I never really just explored this area. It's quite interesting. So this is the terminal they're working on, I think. But it looks different to the plans I saw yesterday. It had like 3 legs sticking out. I can't see any of that. It's just at the moment one straight terminal. I don't know if that's a completely new terminal they're looking at building. Interesting. Morning. Ciao, boy. Oh wow, yeah. If you live here, you can be the ultimate plane spot. Oh look, they're growing corn. Wow. Look at that. This lady doing some farming. Growing some nice fruit there on the tree. Lovely little alley here. I think these are apartments. Be very cheap apartments for the local workers to live in. But yeah, I was invited to join the the owner of a laundry and the hostel. He invited me for dinner with them last night when I walked past, but I'd already eaten loads of food, so it's very nice to be invited. What are these fruits? Is that pomelo? Something nice. Hopefully this dog's friendly. Hello. Looks friendly. Hi. Look at the house. Massive house. Yeah, friendly dog. That's good. Yes, they're all growing vegetables here. Yeah, it's incredible. We've got Hanoi International Airport there, and right here they're growing all sorts of fruit. I think that's papaya on that tree. Got some bananas, and I'm not sure what all this stuff is. But well, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. It sounds like they're having a party in this house. Oh, look, they've got these little bananas growing in. Oh, we're doing karaoke. Early morning karaoke. What are they doing here? Drying something. Is this rice? What that's for? Might be for the dogs. See all the flags on that hotel's balconies. They've got a roof terrace overlooking the runway of the airport. There's a swimming pool there as well. I don't know if that's on the top floor. Have to find out. A bit more expensive. But yeah, that roof terrace with the chairs is looking straight over the runway. It's quite interesting. An older Western guy and his wife came past me the other night. Last night, sorry. And they asked the local in front of me if there was a local bar anywhere, and then for some reason they walked straight past me and didn't ask, because I would have been able to tell them there's no bars around here. The locals sit in the square at night and they drink beer there, but there's no bar as such in this area. Not the right place. The M&M's mascot with a pilot's hat on. What happens a lot around here is stuff from the airport ends up here. So like the napkins at my hotel are from the airline, one of the airlines. I think it's Vietnam Airlines. Yeah, you just see lots of random stuff. These guys, a lot of them will work at the airport and then bring stuff home. Some sort of machine. They're making some sort of part that's computerized as well. Like precision engineering. Well, they're all using these machines. Yeah, so this is just someone's house, but they've got this workshop downstairs. It's this house here, and then they put this workshop in the ground. So yeah, they're making all these parts here. Hi. Very friendly here, they don't mind me taking photos, they don't look at me weird. They smile and say hello, which is nice. Yeah, in some countries they're suspicious if someone's walking around taking pictures and videos, but here they love it. Like, wow, that's a bloody mansion. Who lives there? God, that's massive. Like a compound with a couple of big houses. can hear a duck quacking somewhere. Quack quack. Yeah, that's only just been built quite recently. By the look of things. Very nice. So yesterday, the owner of the backpacker place that rents motorbikes said there's a nice lake 13 kilometers this way towards those hills over there, where the weather's quite nice and it's beautiful. I might rent a bike one day and do that. Yeah, because I've always thought you don't actually need to go that far from the airport to find some really beautiful stuff here. People normally they'll head like 7 hours that way to Ha Giang or 6 hours that way to Sept when you've got this right on your doorstep. Because that is a national park. I can't remember which one. It's a national park out there. But the owner of the backpackers yesterday was saying the weather is really humid at the moment. He said this year's been very hot, which I've noticed that everywhere I've been this year it's been really hot. Like quite often you get some cooler weather. Like around Christmas you normally get cooler weather. It was absolutely roasting in Thailand where I was at Christmas, January, February, March. And this hotel here has got a roof terrace that was lit up last night. I think this is quite a new hotel. It's called Jade May Hotel. Yeah, that looks really nice. This is the backpacker place. Building a hotel here, a new hotel here, a new hotel here. There's going to be so many hotels in this area. But they're expanding the airport and more and more people are coming to Vietnam, so I think they'll be able to do well. Our hotel's rammed. It's constantly full, so or almost full. So. But just wonder with this guy, he decided to do a backpacker place. He's the only one in this area, but there's very few backpackers really that come through here. Most just head straight to central Hanoi. So I wonder if he ever thinks he should just turn it into a hotel. Apparently, yeah, one guy owns this land, and he's decided to build 2 new hotels at the same time. This is where Hunky coffee shop was. Just flattened it and just going for 2 new hotels at the same time. Oh, this is advertising some travel here. What you'll find is with the Vietnamese, they all travel in big groups, like big family groups or friendship groups. Singapore. Yeah, I think this is a travel agent. Yeah, it's all about doing things together in Vietnam. This is my coffee place. I'm just going to get a couple of takeaway coffees and then I'll go back to my hotel. So the daughter's here this morning. She's doing her makeup. And she's got 2 kids who've gone to school, I imagine. This is such a nice little coffee shop.